A large building fire that destroyed two businesses in Winfield Sunday morning is still under investigation. The Winfield thrift store and Dreamcatcher salon near 5th and Main Street are considered a complete loss.
New at 6 tonight, 12 News reporter Gabriela Hernandez talked with Winfield fire marshal there and salon owner about what comes next.
I think your salon's on fire. I grabbed my keys, jumped in my car, and came right down.
The Winfield Fire Department is still investigating a building fire that destroyed two local businesses, the Winfield thrift store and Dreamcatcher's hair salon. Winfield Fire Marshal Chad Mayberry saying wind conditions made for a difficult fight.
Wind was gusting about 35 miles an hour at the time. The fire had perpetuated throughout the building and was traveling fast through the building to the north, and a portion of the roof had already collapsed when crews arrived.
Dreamcatcher Salon, not just one or two, but now one of several building fires here in the Winfield area.
Mayberry says in order to determine a cause, they must eliminate possible theories based off evidence.
Like, for example, we have, I think, about 3 possible theories on the VFW building, but we were unable to rule out 2 and identify one specific, so we have to list it as undetermined.
And those places weren't just walls and buildings and houses. They represent a part of us. We're just waiting for the investigation, but it is very concerning.
Lawson says community support since the fire has been overwhelming.
The love and the support and the hugs and the people that were here with us watching it burn. That was everything.
She says her salon will have a future.
We're gonna rebuild. We don't give up.
In Winfield, Gabriela Hernandez, 12 News.
Winfield fire marshal says the damage estimate still being determined. A GoFundMe has been set up to help the salon, and you can find details on that over on the 12 News app.